guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Miranda and I am sharing my health journey with YouTube pretty much. So whoever's here and watching these videos gets to listen to the raw, real, up and down journey that is weight loss. So I started this on March 21st, 2023. My starting weight was 311.2 pounds. Today, currently, I am 286.6 pounds. So that is 24.6 pounds, so pretty much 24 and a half pounds in 54 days. I am blown away. I've never lost 24 pounds consecutively in my life. This is the most weight I have ever lost, and this is the pretty much the only time that I've ever stuck with a program. So that should be a testament to how well this program works. It gives you results. You stick to it because it doesn't suck. And you see results. I've done so many other diets that I can speak from experience telling you that other diets don't give results this fast and don't make you want to keep going. This makes me want to keep going. Sorry, I keep grabbing at my lips. I think I got a cat hair on it. So I wanted to share that with you guys because I think it's important to say that I've done this before with everything else under the sun, and I've never stuck with it. And I finally have found something that works for me, something that gives me results quickly, and makes you want to keep going, which in turn makes you continue to lose weight. And it doesn't do it in an unhealthy way. I'm not malnourished. I'm not starving. I'm not hungry. Like when you first start, yeah, you're hungry for like the first week and a half to 2 weeks, but that's because your stomach is adjusting to smaller, correct portion sizes. And you're not eating mass amounts of food like you were when you started the program. My portion control has gotten considerably better, understanding that I don't need so much food to basically function off of, because you need it for function, not for, to feel full. You don't need to feel full. And now that my stomach is shrunk, I do feel full off of my small servings. So, and the other thing that I've begun doing, it's not part of the program, but I have begun fasting on Wednesdays and Fridays. It's actually a spiritual thing for me. So I fast on Wednesdays and I fast on Fridays, and that does contribute to weight loss. However, that's not why I do it. So it's a spiritual discipline for me to fast on Wednesdays and Fridays. I allow myself liquids. So I have, my coffee in the morning. I drink water throughout the day. I'm horrible at drinking water. You guys who have been here from the beginning know that I suck at drinking water. I'm still horrible at drinking water. I'm lucky if I'm taking in like 20 ounces a day, and it should be in the 60 range. So horrible at drinking water. But I do drink broth. And it's the 33% less sodium kind, so it's not as much sodium either. So I'll have that for lunch, and then I'll have that on my last break at work, and then I'll have some before I go to bed. So I fast from midnight to midnight, a full 24 hours. And again, it's not part of the program. That's a spiritual discipline for me. So that does contribute, but is not the reason why I do it. So I'm doing those things, and I can't explain to you how much better I feel. I am doing so much more and just doing it. Like I'm not, I have to do this. I don't want to do it. Oh, I'm tired. I want to do it. And so that kind of brings me to my other things that I have listed here. So let me read those to you before I forget. So I have not done my measurements since the last time that I did them. And I think that was probably 2 or 3 videos ago by now. We do need to measure again, but it's just not high on my priority list to do. I'm still not consistently working out. However, I am doing a lot more outside work. like I was just talking about. There's so much more that I'm doing. I did go on a walk with my mom too, so I'll put pictures of all the stuff that I've been doing, kind of in like a little montage in a minute here. But I want to explain a few of the things that I've been doing. So in my last video, I talked about some of the things that I wanted to do. I wanted to get my flowers planted, my perennials and my annuals. I wanted to get my bird feeders up, and I wanted to do some things with my lawn. So this weekend, Friday, I did kind of the groundwork for getting my flowers in. So I did some outside stuff, and then I went and picked up some down at our local lumber shop. It's Smith Lumber, but it's got pretty much everything. It's like a it's like a hardware store and greenhouse, and it's kind of like a smorgasbord of things put together. So they have a nice greenhouse that's new this year. Beautiful flowers, beautiful priced flowers. I mean, it was amazing. So I was able to get I got clematis, I believe it was last week, Friday or Saturday. And those finally went into the ground. I actually had too many, so I went to go get a trellis, and it was on a fast day, Friday, and I actually was blessed with a wonderful deal on a trellis that I really wanted. I didn't even ask for the deal. I asked her how much for this trellis. She said, looks like the tag says 90, but I can do 60 for you. And so she took 30 bucks off the trellis without me even asking. And it was a beautiful blessing on my fast day. I don't fast for blessings, but it seems like God gives blessings on fast days more. So I did a bunch of that. I did a little bit of plant shopping because I wanted to do my other planters around my house. I have two that would be great-grandpa, I believe, great-grandpa Demar built, and they're beautiful. And so I'll put pictures of all of this in a minute here. So those ones are a wooden planter that are painted red. And then I have two whiskey barrels on the one side of my house that I did planting in as well. So I did all that, plus my clematis. I started with my clematis, and I got those in, and then it started to rain. And so that kind of put a kibosh to my planting for that day. Another blessing that we got from God was my brother has been looking for a specific car for a while that he really liked. It's an old Geo Metro. So long story short, I found one. We went and to take a look at it Saturday morning. We got up at 6:30 to go meet the guy at 7:30 and started our day really early. I got home probably 8:30, and I decided I was just going to plant. I didn't care that it was cold and intermittently raining. I said, screw it, I'm putting my plants in. So I got all the rest of my plants in, and then I decided that I was also going to seed the lawn because I bought grass seed too. So, and I said, you know what, better time than when it's kind of raining out to keep the seeds wet. So I seeded the both sides of my lawn, and then by that time, it was time to go inside because Saturday was the seafood boil day. So I've been talking about that for a while now too. And I told you that I was going to do a dress reveal for that as well. So I will put my dress reveal in here as well to show you the beautiful dress that I got to wear on Saturday for the Mother's Day seafood boil. We were able to surprise my mom. She had no idea where we were going. It was one of the most fun rides that we've ever gone on. That part of North Dakota is her stomping ground, so she was guessing different cities and different towns, and are we going here, are we going there? She had no idea we were going to little old Havana, North Dakota, to a beautiful lodge up on a big hill. Wonderful food. I did eat everything that they offered. I decided that I was going to enjoy the experience. It was a once in a lifetime or once in a year, because we're going to do it every year. Every Mother's Day we'll do this seafood boil. But I wasn't going to rob myself of that experience with my mom. It was one of the things that we were both had on our bucket list to enjoy a real seafood boil. So I did eat the potatoes, the carrots, the sausage. I believe those were the only things that I wasn't supposed to eat, and I did have the dessert. It was like a chocolate cake with a scoop of ice cream. So I did eat those things. I had water for a drink. I didn't have any soda or anything. So I did go off program for Mother's Day seafood boil, but I am 100% right back on today, and I have no intention of going off in the near future. So I will fully be transparent with that. I'm not going to lie to you and say I stayed on program, I only ate the shrimp, and I only ate the asparagus and the Brussels sprouts. I won't say that. So I thoroughly enjoyed our day, and so did my siblings and my mom, and we got to take some really beautiful pictures, and I was able to surprise her with one of her childhood best friends. I think they've been friends since they were 5. So they grew up together. She was there. And then a surprise that I didn't even plan was Julie, who was her childhood best friend, that her mother was with. And the mother is also one of my mom's very good friends. So it was just an all-around perfect day. And then today, after church, I came home and we started getting things ready so that I could get the sprinkler up because grass seed needs water. My perennials and my annuals need water. So I did that. And then today I put up the bird feeders as well. So I'll share pictures of all of that. And then now I knew that I needed to get in here because I need to do my video for this week for my weight loss journey. And I also have another channel, Nightly Devotions, that I need to do my recordings for as well. So I thought I better get in here and get recording before it got too late. So that's my rambling on about the things that I've been doing. And all of this stuff I wouldn't be doing if I were still 311 pounds. I would be too tired. I wouldn't want to be out in the heat. I wouldn't want to do any of it because I would have been uncomfortable just having to move around. And so I'm very thankful for how I feel in my body right now. I feel very able-bodied, and I'm beginning to trust my body more. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but when you're that big, moving around is not easy. And trusting that your body and your muscles are going to hold you when you do something, you don't always trust that because there's so much weight that you're having to carry or hold. But now I jogged a little bit the other day when I wanted to get a picture of the train crossing on our bridge. I didn't want to miss it, so I hurried up and ran over to where I knew I could get a good picture. And I haven't done a jog run in a long time. A very, very long time. And I'm hopping over things again because I trust that when I land on my foot, that my foot will hold it, that my leg will hold it. And again, it seems crazy because it's just 25 pounds that I've lost, but that's a lot of weight. And it gives you so much more of your mobility back. And as you can see, I have a little bit of a tan line happening here, because I did not put sunscreen on, and I'm very pasty still because we are just coming out of wintertime, so my skin is very white. Whoops-a-daisies, I will remember next time, hopefully. So just enjoying life again, doing things when I want to do them without feeling tired or like I don't want to. Like, that was my life before, was I don't want to do it because I'm tired. And now I just do it and get it done. And I'm happy. I'm happy about it. Oh, I guess I have a farmer's tan coming on too. Whoopsies. It's fine. But I'm really excited for this summer because I can get a lot done. And I'm excited to get everything done. So, some things to come. I have Faith, Family, and Freedom Gala this coming Tuesday, and I still plan to do a dress reveal for that, so you guys won't be seeing that dress just yet. Some things that I did this last week to add on, we had Sunday church, and I wore a dress for that, and I wore the same dress for my mom's work appreciation banquet that I went with her to, so I'll also share pictures of that, of me in my dress. And then I always end these videos by showing what my body looks like now. So I have just kick around shorts and a tank top on. So this is what I look like at 54 days in. Let me just back up here. So here's me 54 days in. And that's just me. So I also have a side-by-side that my mom put together that I want to show you. So I'll insert that now. I can't even explain how crazy it is to see what I used to look like compared to what I look like 25 pounds lighter. Absolutely blows my mind away. So thank you, Mom, for putting that together. It's a crazy side-by-side. So that's what I have for you for updates. Leave a comment below with any questions you might have, comments, anything. I love reading your guys' comments. And then, of course, if you want to see more videos like this, like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you see when these come on. I know that my posting is kind of sporadic. I don't have a specific day. I just video whenever I can. And then I want to say a shout out to all moms. Happy Mother's Day. I hope that you have a wonderful day and that your kids did something really special for you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We will see you guys in the next video. So I realized after I recorded my video that there are a few things I forgot to talk about. The first one being I had a huge win at work. So when I started this, I talked about a few of my whys. One of them being I hated the fact that when I would walk upstairs for my meetings that I would have to either go early so that I could catch my breath and didn't have to walk into the conference room out of breath, or I would take the elevator so that I didn't have to worry about it. So the win for me was this last week, I actually ran up the stairs twice in one day. And I was not out of breath when I got up to the top. Like, I didn't have to sit there and huff and puff. I was able to get up the stairs and go right to the conference room. So that was a huge, huge, huge win for me. The other thing that I forgot to say was I sit with my legs crossed now. So I have a picture of that too that I think I am already going to sneak into my other ones. So you'll see that as well. And then the last thing that I did was after work one day, I realized that one of my exhaust hangers had broke. And so I went and got the things to fix it and just did it in the road outside my house, like on the spot after a full 10-hour day. So the energy level that I have now is crazy and I have proof of it. And so I'll share those things with you as well. I'll put a little thing together and insert it. So I'll see how I can splice this together. If it's horrible, you'll have to forgive me, but I wanted to make sure I included those things because they're small wins and they're not scale wins. So those are important to share too. So thanks again. Just wanted to pop in and give you that little update.